Hello, Peaches. How you doing, girl? You're looking great. Let me turn the heat on again. I'm unsure how long I will be staying, just because I'm feeling under the weather today. But since I planned on doing some reading, I figured I might as well do the reading in here to keep the little lady company. Charge my phone while I'm in here. I want to try to get a slow motion video of her yawn. I'll cheat if I have to. No? Okay. How about I do this? Feels a little bit like a chest cold and a throat too, which has lowered my voice a bit. I usually don't stay sick for more than 24 hours, and I started feeling it around midnight last night. So I should be getting better soon. Yay. I'm almost never sick more than 48. Usually the only time I know I'm feeling sick is that I'm just tired. I thought about bringing the Surface tablet in here and seeing if I can finally win that game of solitaire. I played 42 games this morning before giving up. 42! Almost never lose more than 6 in a row. Never 42. I think that tablet PC is cheating. It's kind of uncanny how many times I moved a red 6, for example, and underneath it was a red 6, which I could do nothing with. I'll do a brief chat. We launched the app. Let me check to see how long that recording is set to. Let me see. I'll remote in so I don't have to bother getting out. Cam PC. Okay, it's been recording for 6 hours. So, no fear of another reset anytime soon. You're being adorable, you know that? Absolutely adorable. Exactly, Casey. Uh, you know, I was getting kind of pissed. And I, looked over and it was like 2 p.m. It was like, it was like around noon. I slept in because I wasn't feeling all that well. I started playing the solitaire on the Surface because I wanted to see how the Surface app, the ending sequence. So started playing and just like, eventually, it was kind enough to tell me how many games I won, 0, and how many games I lost, 42. My win to lose ratio was 0%. I quit when I looked over at the clock and saw it was almost 2 p.m. I got up and showered. Okay, for those who weren't watching chat or watching this later, when I said exactly Casey, she commented about flipping over a red 6 and finding a black 7. Or moving a red 6 and finding a black 7, which is the most useless card ever at that point. Now, these were knitted by a friend of mine. I have issues with cold feet. Lizzie asked, would I recommend the Surface? I recommend the Surface 3. It's really impressed me so far. It's bigger than an iPad, but it's thin, it's light, has good sound, good battery life. Does my elbow taste good? The one thing I do note is that the attachable keyboard, it can flip over like this. The good thing is that it disables the keys, so when you're like this, you're not typing as you're holding it. The bad thing is it uses the back as to just dissipate heat. When you get the cover like that, it traps that heat in, so the fan has to run louder and harder. I got the Surface 3 128 gig. It's the i5 CPU version. The one that's about $1,000. My old laptop started making weird noises, and I've been watching the kitten cam, using it since there was a kitten cam, pretty much. I guess back in the Ripley era. So I decided it was time to replace it. This is a blanket that I received about a week ago. It's There's a bunch of cats riding Harleys. There's another blanket up there, getting her scent on it. I like to remind people that please clear it with me before sending anything. If I let everybody send toys and blankets, this room will be filled. So unsolicited gifts will be donated to Perfect Pals. I also have a P.O. box that you can ship to now. No more using Perfect Pals as my post office. Lizzie. There's approximately 100 people going to the Kitten Cam Con next month. The, centered around the Average Joe Cat Show that Perfect Pals is throwing. A bunch of people getting together that chat online to meet face to face, and pretty much everyone who met up last year became instant friends. There's a few personality clashes here and there. You can't avoid that, but most people all became good friends. Anyone can join in. If you search Facebook for Seattle, hold on. Let me share the name of the Facebook group on the chat. There we go. There's a KCC community page. There's also a private group for discussions. You can get the information from the KCC community page. You probably just search for KCC and find it too. There are things there that you need to sign up for because there's limited amount of people. A lot of people are showing up Wednesday and Thursday, some before, some after, and basically touring Perfect Pals, touring Seattle, hanging out, having fun. There's even going to be a karaoke and more fun. And then on Saturday, the Average Joe Cat Show. And then Sunday, most people go back home. Facebook.com/groups/Seattle KCC Community 2015. There's going to be a meet and greet Wednesday night, I believe, and the Average Joe Cat Show. There's going to be Ride the Ducks. It's going to be Seattle Ghost Tour, which still has some openings available. Do you hear Dorian? Do you hear Dorian out there? Does he hear me? So he's talking to me. Come here. Stretch. Sure, Fizzgig. But if you posted the URL in chat, I won't be able to see it. Yeah, Seattle. If you go into the search box at the top, just type in So, Seattle KCC Community 2015. All one word or with spaces. It should find it. This gig, you got to remove the HTT part and typically the www as well. Put a period, I mean space before each or before or after each period in the domain name to share a URL. Okay, I'm going to stop chatting now because my throat's starting to irritate me. So I'm going to go ahead and read now after I do some miscellaneous stuff on Facebook. Bam! Bam! She's getting more playful. I'm going to go now. Enjoy the peaches. Have a nice day.